Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild today. And we are going to be doing the final few shrines today, hopefully. We can make it through all of them. Just have a handful left. Yeah, I believe these are the ones that are marked are all the ones that we have left. So today's stream, is basically this. It's just going to be the shrines. I'm not really going to push past that. Like, once we do, if we're able to do all of the shrines and then do this one here and get the armor set, that's where we'll end it. If not, we'll just be slowly working our way through these for today's stream. But yeah, I wanted to stop it after we got the OG armor set. And then the next time we stream, if we get it to that point today, I'm gonna look up to see, okay, is there any other armor set that I want? We'll go after that. And basically, I just want to make the run from outside of the castle all the way in, all the way through all the bosses, and like whatever obstacles there are, all the way to the final boss. So basically, start from outside the castle, run in, make it to wherever the final boss fight is, and do all that in one stream in one shot. So depending on whether or not I want other armor sets or something, we might have a bit shorter streams, or maybe possibly slightly longer ones, depending on how complicated it is to get some of them. But yeah, that's the plan. Oh, I also look up to see if there's any kind of you know, odd, like weird weapons or anything other than, like, you know, the Master Sword and Master Shield. There's any kind of like specialty weapons that we can get. But yeah, for today, it's just finish up on these shrines. Alright, let's see here. I'm assuming this is going to be a pedestal, a hidden shrine. Oh, no, okay, it's out in the open. Honestly, I think it would be cool if each, so the elemental weapons, it'd be cool if there was like one like Master Sword type weapon for each element that you have to like go to a specific spot to get. I think that'd be really cool. You know what I mean? Where it's supposed to be like some legendary weapon, there's only one in the game of it. And there's like one for fire, one for lightning, and that. It doesn't necessarily need to be like a sword, like one of them could be a spear or something, just like legendary weapons. In fact, I don't know, like I've said, this is like my first official Zelda game that I've fully played through, or played a lot with. And I don't know if there are any other, like, kind of famous weapons other than the Master Sword and Master Shield. Those are like the only two. It's like that, and then like the ocarina, and then also the mask as well. Like, those are like probably like the most like stand out items I think of when it comes to Zelda, as well as obviously the, you know, the Triforce, but that's more of like iconography. Yeah, I don't know if there's ever been a game where it's like, oh no, you need to get this other sword or something that's not the Master Sword, that's got like some special holy power or something. Alright, let's see what we do here. We got some turners. E. Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. Okay, yep, there's a reason for it. I was thinking, wow, that's so random. Why would they put that here? Without even thinking about it. It's like, oh, I need you to use it. Okay, we got 2 of these spears, so let's get rid of this one. I believe we already used this one a little bit, so already got some damage on it. And I am thinking about trying to get Tears of the Kingdom pretty soon after this one, so we can roll into that. But I am going to take a break between them. And I'm not sure what I'm going to play. I was thinking maybe Shadow of the Colossus. I've been really wanting to replay that, since I haven't played it since I got the Platinum in it. And of course, it's the Blue Point version, so the remake is the version that we're going to play. And then maybe hop into Tears of the Kingdom. We'll see. Ah, fudgy. Huh. Haven't really seen that before. Alright. Ah! Luckily, these guys are basic. Okay, what did I do here? What's happening here? Well, that's just kind of floating there. Ah, there we go. Wait, what was the point of that, though? The floating bombs. Wait, there's got to be a point to that, right? Oh, I can kind of like get on the bombs, I guess. Is this gonna go down? Alright. How does this work? No! Really? I had so many places to go, yet I fall in the one spot I should not fall. Okay, yeah, what the hell do I do with this? I'm on fire. And there's no respawn for it, it seems. Twirl your way to freedom. Alright, we're gonna miss that chest for now. Alright, we need a key. Oh, really? Just running into it? Sorry. Random barrels. What? Oh, hey, we got a rupee. Another one. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's see here. Weapons. What can we get rid of? Ah, spear. Just because this works as 2 different items. Which I love that they give us a wooden sword and that can count as a torch. That's really cool. No, it's... wasn't the best move, I know, but... I didn't want it to roll away. Ah, good lord. I do not trust the precision of these controls. Oh, we got a core, baby. Ah, frick. Alright. Well, you can go back up. Oh no, it's still going. Wow. No. Okay. Woo! I don't know if the balloons can pop, but I really hope not. Oh, they can get cut. Okay. Lucky. Okay, wait, what's... Right. You know, it would be cool if for once it wasn't like, oh yeah, you get it, you have to get a key to open up this locked door, but the whole puzzle was for you to just get behind the locked door. Oh wait, whoa, what the hell? Alright. I am gonna waste some. Alright, well, we got that. Alright, there's the key. We're gonna head back over here and see what this is. Maybe this is how you're supposed to get that other treasure chest. Oh, booyah, worth it. It's just plain Alan Wake. I was going through on nightmare difficulty, trying to get the rest of the papers and whatnot, trying to 100% it, maybe get the platinum, we'll see. But, oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong button because I keep hitting the wrong, like, run and jump button. We did it. Oh yeah, I also, was able to finally watch the Venture Brothers movie that just came out, which is the finale to the series. God, was that sad. Not the movie, just like that it's over now. Because Venture Brothers is hands down my favorite show that Adult Swim has ever made. And yes, that includes Rick and Morty. I think that show's okay and can sometimes be great, but I think Venture Brothers is just more consistently just a fun show. Like, it's funner for me because it has like so many references to, like, you know, old school stuff like G.I. Joe, Johnny Quest, and like all this other stuff. And it's super sad that they canceled it and they just finished it up with the movie, which the movie just kind of feels like a long episode. It doesn't even feel too much like, this is it kind of thing. But it blows my mind. Venture Brothers has been going for almost 20 years. They only have like 7 seasons, I believe. A special and a movie. And it's like, how is there not more merch and stuff for that? Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, I can just climb. Yeah, it blows my mind that Venture Brothers never put out like a comic book or anything like that, as far as I'm aware. And it's like, ah, I really hope they find a way to keep that show going because I fucking love it so much. It is crazy and weird in all the right ways. Oh wait, is this the one where the guy's like, oh, see how far you can glide for 20 rupees? Seriously? Yeah, I saw like there's a sale going right now. I have not checked it out yet. I need to look into it. Plus, apparently, I don't remember who had it, but what was that game that came out not too long ago by Square Enix, and it was like a kind of a big flop? It was, what was the name of it? Where you play as a woman with the gauntlets. But anyway, like, apparently that thing has dropped in price like a stone in some places to like $20, despite it like coming out just a few months ago. All right, let's actually do this.
Yeah.
We haven't done this since we got like a shitload of stamina. It either started with an E or a C, I think. No. Well, I can't remember. Maybe they just... Forspoken, that's what it was. Yeah. Like, I saw a video the other day where it was apparently on sale at a store for like $7. And I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, I messed that up. It was an F, not an E or a C. I don't know why. It's like Encanto popped into my mind, and I'm like, that's a Disney movie and not it. But it's like something around there. Let's see how far we could get with all the stamina. I'm willing to give it a shot as long as it's like maybe $40 or under. No. Oh yeah, and I also I did pick up that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game a while back, and I never got around to playing it. I do want to play that at streams at some point. And apparently they're just releasing another DLC for it, which is like the Piccolo like the end of Dragon Ball, the whole Piccolo arc where they do the whole world tournament. Hey! Yeah, apparently that game, like the DLC is like holding at like 25 bucks for it, even though like I haven't played the game, but like most Dragon Ball Z games just do the whole outline of the anime, which I know because I've played all of them so far, other than Kakarot and the there's that one weird game. Oh my god, it came out like only a few months ago, but nobody remembers it. Where it's kind of like Friday the 13th, except with Dragon Ball Z characters. And people were all like, who asked for this? And the answer was no one, because it dropped like a brick. And I have only seen one person play it one time when it just came out. And other than that, I've never seen anyone talk about it, mention it, or stream it. And I'm like, oof, that hurts. My sleep schedule's been so shit. Like, I haven't even been sleeping at night anymore. I keep on trying to get back on a normal sleep schedule. And it's like, nah, I'm up until like 8 in the morning or something, sleep most of the day. I woke up like at 3. Alright. Well, we did that. Let's go over here. We haven't really explored this area. Like, at all. And I've been trying to think of, like, what other Nintendo games I want to play. Since, like, last time I had a Nintendo was, like, a Nintendo 64. And I only had it because I got it as a gift. And all I had was GoldenEye and Smash Brothers on it. Which I didn't even really play much Smash Brothers. Oh. This is new. I don't recall this ever happening anywhere else. So yeah, I'm trying to think of another Nintendo exclusive game to play that's not Zelda. Because like I already plan on playing Breath of the Wild. And like I don't know, like obviously Mario, yeah, Mario is like the other thing everyone thinks of. But honestly, Mario games, like I've never been like, ooh, I need to play that Mario game. It's always just been like, whatever. Like there's a reason why I've never, like I haven't owned a Nintendo console since back in the day. Just because like none of them really seem interesting. I was thinking about maybe doing Smash and trying to get Smash Ultimate and learning how to play that. Since I think the last time I played Smash was at my friend's house on the Wii. In like 2000, I don't know, 6 or 7. Okay, wait, what's going on here? It would help if it wasn't raining, but I feel like it's probably gonna be continually raining. Kirby games I have not played too many of. I'd be willing to give those a shot. I have heard good things about the new Kirby game that came out. Donkey Kong, never really that interesting for me. Okay. Oh, this is kind of like that other area in the desert that we were doing this in. Mario, I don't know. Like, Mario Sunshine always seemed like a game I'd want to try. But at this point, it's like so freaking old. Where it's like, I don't know if it holds up or not. And Odyssey. doesn't really grab me that much. Okay, wait, so there was that purple ball. Where's the... Okay, so I think that red thing over there is probably one of the orbs as well. Although, there is a Mario game, that I am interested in that's going to be coming out, and it's a remake called Mario RPG. And that's just because I love RPGs and Square has to do with it. So it's like, okay, RPG made by Square and it just happens to have Mario characters in it. It's like, or like it's about Mario characters. It's like, okay, I am 100% down for that. So when Mario RPG comes out, probably gonna play that one. And then I was thinking maybe Octopath, even though that's not like a Nintendo game, but it's like kind of Nintendo exclusive. There we go. We got it. Whoop. Oh yeah, there is the Fire Emblem games too. Okay, I probably need to find a way to get up on that ledge. Oh wait, I wonder, can I... Since it's raining and this is kind of like watery. Aha! Oh no, that's not high enough. I was gonna try to get it up here and then chuck it over there, but I definitely don't think this is high enough. Yeah, no. That's not happening. Monster Hunter I never got into. Oh yeah, Astral Chain. Oh dude, yeah, I totally forgot about that. That is a game. I forgot that came out. Like, I always kind of have an eye on Nintendo, but I never pay super close attention, just because, like, it wasn't until the last year or so that I actually got a Nintendo console, so I never really paid super close attention to them. But yeah, Astral Chain, I'd totally be down to play that. I don't know too much about it, but it does look awesome. Okay, there's got to be a way to get up there. Is there no... I was looking for some sort of stairs or something. Dragon Quest, I have tried one of them. Well, technically two, but the second one I played was the Dynasty Warriors clone style, which I don't really count that as. I played the one for PS2. I think it was Dragon Quest 8, where the main character looked like Goku, but he had a bandana on, red bandana. I played that one a lot when I was young, but I never did beat it. But I would definitely be down to try that out. Actually, I should look into that. I don't know how many Dragon Quest games are actually ported in English. Okay, seriously, I need to figure out how the hell we get this thing over there. I am not finding, like, anything that's gonna, like, lift us up. Okay, bandana's 8, yeah. Yeah, what the hell you do here? It's like, it doesn't seem like there's any way to get them up on that ledge. Although it was weird because when I started playing it, I'm like, why is everyone British in this game? There's always something weird when it's like a British fantasy Japanese RPG. Like when I was playing Ni no Kuni, it was just like, this is kind of weird. Oh, is this it? Nope. God damn it! It's all just ledges. How are we supposed to get up there? You bastard. Alright, let's try. No. Okay, fuck this. I've walked around this entire thing. How the hell do you get up here? There's like no stairs. There's those giant shroom thingies. Like, and I've tried using the ice thing to raise it, but it doesn't go up high enough. Anything at all? Any... Oh, wait. Oh, let's try. Oh my god, I mean... I never use it, so I completely forget that I have it. That's the one bad thing about shrines. I think about shrines as like kind of their own little separate mini-game kind of thing. I'm a moron. Need to get up high enough. I don't think I was supposed to knock it off that platform. I think I know what I need to do now, but I just need to get high enough. I think I have to stasis and then knock it in. Yeah, it was worked on by Ghibli. That's why it has that art style. I think it was Miyazaki's son had part in it. I played 1 and 2. I did not care much for them. Just because it was like... The world in the first one was interesting. The world in the second one was... I felt like was much less interesting. And the story just kind of felt like... Here's an outline for a story. Is there any more depth than that? Not really. It's like, oh... Like, I think it would be, like, a good, like, first RPG for someone, maybe? But other than that, I personally could not get into them. I mean, there's even a movie, which I thought was more interesting than the, Nope. Shot too straight. Okay, I'm gonna take a break on that one, and we are gonna try to do this orange one over here. I don't know if there's a way to reset the ball back up to where it is. But yeah, I think I messed up by taking it down. Yeah, the problem I had with them is just like... The stories and characters were just like basic. And it wasn't really that interesting. It's like when an anime does like an isekai or something, and all the characters are just like, they're the trope. That's it. There's no other personality. They're this character trope, and that's it. It's like, dude, you need to have something a little more than that, my man. Oh my god. Climbing? Okay, fuck it. I need to find some... Okay, we are going to be somewhere else. We are going to glide in and land on top of it. Since climbing them is a fucking nightmare when it's raining. It's like, dude, seriously, you can't take more than like 3 grabs until you're sliding back down. It's like 4 steps forward, 3 steps back. And it's like... I need to climb this fucking rock. It should not be this difficult. When it's just rain. Like if it was like a weird, like oiled up, like hazard pit type area or something, I'd be like, okay, well, it's not just rain that's making the rock slick. I get that then. But here's like, it's just rain. You can still grip a rock when it's raining. Not the best, but it doesn't make it fucking fly down a cliff. Shit, there's no way to get there. Oh, and it reset too. Okay, good. Yeah, so that was just a shitload of wasted time. Fuck. Okay, that orange one's a pain in the ass. I probably need to leave this area. Fuck you. Get up on those cliffs over there. And then, go after it. God damn it. This is... I seriously hope they do something different in the next game when it comes to rain. Out of everything in this game, climbing when it's raining is extremely annoying. To the degree that, like, it should not be this frustrating trying to climb something when it's raining. Just climb! Just climb! Like, nothing more complicated, just climb. Oh my god. I have to use up almost all of my stamina. Just to make it up this tiny ass rock. That's fucking insane. Okay. Fuck. There we go. Alright. We got that. Hello? Grab the rock, bro. There we go. Alright. Alright, where'd it go? Right there. And this one's red one. Oh my god, I keep forgetting I have this ability. I keep forgetting I have that. God damn it. That would have made that situation so much easier. And I fucked up and didn't reopen. No, stop with the upcurrent. There we go. Alright. I'm wondering, if the lightning strikes, will it knock it out? Nope, okay, it stays in place. I wasn't sure if it was going to be some weird extra effect thingy happening. But yeah, there are some other RPGs that are up that I do want to play through, like the Digimon RPG series that have been coming out the last few years. There's 3 of them. I only played the first one. But they're like classic turn-based style. You build a team kind of thing. So I'd like to go through those, especially since they're kind of inspired vaguely by like Persona style games. Alright. Barely made it. So yeah, also trying to think about other series. Arms, which was a weird boxing kind of game. I don't think there's really a story or anything that goes along with that series. I wonder if they're going to try to continue and make another one. Splatoon just came out. It drives me crazy that Splatoon 1 is kind of just stuck on the console that it's on. and I don't think they ever ported it over. Because Splatoon would be something I'd be kind of interested in. Like, the art style looks super fun, and the music seems super fun. So I'd love to give that a try. I don't know how much of a story there is in it. Okay, that was way more time consuming than it should have been. But yeah, but like the three big like Nintendo series that I think about is like Mario, Zelda, and then like Metroid. Star Fox is there, but like Star Fox is a series where it's like I haven't really played any of them. I've seen them, but I've never actually played one. And I remember there was a Star Fox game for like the GameCube where you could get out and explore the world, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And then 20 years later, they have not done anything like that still, and it's just like, really? If they made a Star Fox game where you could fly around, do like the gunning pilot stuff, but also be able to get out to look around a world, maybe kind of like a Ratchet and Clank almost, kind of like explore this somewhat linear world, but it's an interesting looking world kind of thing. I'd be totally down to play that. And then Metroid, I never really got super into, just because I am not good at like old school like Metroid Castlevania-esque style games where it's like 2D shoot 'em, kind of like Mega Man style games. It's like I am so bad at those. I do not know why, but I cannot get into the rhythm of those games. Okay. Oh wait, I keep forgetting I have bombs and then I can just chuck them instead of wasting arrows. I have not played any of the Shin Megami Tensei games. The closest thing I've played was Persona 3 on the PS2. And also Persona 1 on this, almost said Switch, on the PSP. Which is a very different game. Persona 1 is, I think, a lot more closer to Shin Megami Tensei than what we know as Persona today. But I'm one of those people where it's like, I gotta start from the beginning and make my way through it. Nope, I went throw, and then... Pokemon... Okay, here's the thing with Pokemon. This is gonna sound insane, but when I got a Game Boy in the 90s, I had, like, Tetris, Galaga, and Pokemon Yellow. I played Pokemon Yellow constantly, but I never beat it. I would like start a new game and play it for like many hours and then just kind of reset and never actually beat the game to completion. I've never beaten any Pokemon game, actually. Yellow's the only one I've ever really played. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Okay, there's got to be some other stuff here then. And honestly, like, the newer games, they just look so fucking bad. It's like, dude, do you not see Zelda? This game came out years before, like, the newest one that just came out, like, looks so fucking terrible graphically. It's like, why? For some reason, they insist on trying to have, like, realistic looking backgrounds, but that just makes all the, all of it look, like, bad. Like, the characters are cartoony, but then the backgrounds are like, here's a realistic dirt texture. It's like, why would you do this? It looks so fucking terrible. It just, like, doesn't really make me want to play any of them. But yeah, I do know that, there's... What is it? Is it called, is it Mystery Dungeon? Is that what it's supposed to be called? I know there's I think 2 of those, maybe? Well, like, they always release 2, but I mean, like, there's Mystery Dungeon 1 and Mystery Dungeon 2. I would be down to try that out. And also down to try the, what was it? Pokemon... It wasn't Pokemon Go, it was Pokemon Let's Go, which was just the remake of, like, Yellow. I'd be down to try that one on stream. But again, like, I've played that game, like, a million times. Like, the original version. And just never actually made it all the way through it to beat it. Okay, what's going on here? What am I missing? There it is. Frickin', alright. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Horse is buried. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how I want to handle, like, I want to play all of the Final Fantasy games, but I just don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream. I've played Final Fantasy 1 and a little bit of 2. I want to go, like, since they released that new Final Fantasy collection, I still need to buy that, and I want to go through it, but it's like, I don't know if that would be that entertaining on stream, since it's like, it's all, like, text stuff, and it's not, like, there's no, like, voice acting or, like, super interesting cutscenes or anything. I don't know. Although it's been a while since I beat Final Fantasy 1, I'll probably replay it. Because, yeah, I've already done a playthrough of 15 and 7 Remake, which I'm thinking about replaying the 7 Remake, because I just got the DLC, and I also wanted to pick up Final Fantasy, what was that other new one that just came out? Obviously the new Final Fantasy 16. I'm definitely going to pick that up. We're playing that one on stream 100%, but also Crisis Core, the remake of Crisis Core. I wanted to do Crisis Core, remake of 7, and then the DLC, and just do it in one long run. But I was thinking, well, part 2 is probably going to be coming out soon. And then it's just like that whole procrastination thing of like, oh, well, then part 3 will come out a few years later. Maybe I should save doing that for one long run where I just do the entire sweep of all of them. Because last time I played 7 Remake was on the PS4, and I have not played it on the PS5 yet. So... yeah, I remember in Final Fantasy 1, I did have to look up one thing, and it drove me crazy. In the first Final Fantasy, there's a point where you're in a dungeon, and I think you're going after the Rosetta Stone, I think? And I was stuck in this dungeon for like an hour and could not figure it out. And that's because they did a old school video game trick where when, like Pac-Man, where you go through the left side of the screen and then you show up on the right side. Never thought about doing that, and it took me hours to figure that out because I did not realize that was a thing in old school games that I just don't think about anymore. I'm like, ah, shit, how did I not realize that? It's like, yeah, old school game design stuff that like you forget about was a thing. That is also another thing I worry about in the older Final Fantasy games, where it's like, I don't want to be stuck on something for like 30-40 minutes just to find out it's like, oh no, it's this super simple thing that nobody ever uses anymore. But back in the day, most games had it. Alright, we got that. That one took me much longer than I was hoping. We need to do this one over here now. Let's go here and we'll glide over. But yeah, I definitely want to try to pick up 16 sooner rather than later. I have tried to stay away from any information about that, apart from the, I think it was second to last trailer that they did at like Summer Games Fest a while back. where it's like, oh, dude, I am 100% in on this game. He's like, here's the thing. There's two kinds of Final Fantasy games. There's the traditional style. Well, when it comes to like the worlds, I mean, like each Final Fantasy game is usually its own world on its own. And there's usually two kinds. There's the traditional fantasy style Final Fantasy games where like, yeah, it's knights and dungeons and swords and shields. And then there's like Final Fantasy 15 where it's more of a fantasy but still more technologically advanced. And I feel like they've been doing the technologically advanced ones for a while now. That's why I'm so excited for the new Final Fantasy, because they're taking it back to more old school. Even though like you have like the online Final Fantasy games that were always more of like the old school fantasy type game, none of the like real solo mainline ones have been. Because like 7, I think 8 was also kind of like, it had like advanced technology. 10 definitely did. 11 was online. Oh crap, wait, what was 12? I always forget 12. We played 12. Okay, 12 was a weird one. Because I'd say 12 is the closest to being like technologically advanced, but also having like kind of an old school like Sword and Shield feel to it. I did a stream on that. I streamed the entire game and I forgot it. And then yeah, 13. 13 is where I got into the series fully. That was also like super advanced, like not cyberpunk, but just like future tech kind of stuff. And then yeah, 14 online, and then 15. So yeah, ever since 7, I'd say they pretty steadily have been more like focusing on more like, wait, where the hell is this thing? Focusing on more of like a somewhat science fiction aspect rather than a straight fantasy aspect. Although, to be fair, you never do see like a science fiction story with fantasy elements in it. Where it's like, when is the last time you've seen something where it's like, oh, we're on a spaceship going to a foreign planet and we have magic? It's like, you don't really see that. But yeah, so yeah, it's been like a long time since it's just been a solo like mainline title that's not an online MMORPG that's been like old school fantasy, I think. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy Type 0, which is kind of, I'd say, is more of a side story. I actually have it, but I never got around to playing it. I got it on when they re-released it for the PS4. Like, here's the thing. Like, here's the way that I like distinguish it. Like, if they have like what you'd think of like more as modern cars or vehicles, even if it is like powered by like a crystal or magic, but like if it looks like a giant airship that you'd see like in fucking Marvel or some shit, it'd be like, okay, that counts more as like a sci-fi type stuff. But yeah, it's been a long run. 7 through 15 has been more like science fiction fantasy. Okay, where the fuck is this? It is supposed to be like right here. Let me pull up the map. I need to double check that this is the right spot. Where did I put the map? There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be like right here-ish. Okay. We're gonna re-teleport over here and fly back over. Maybe I missed something up there. Maybe it's got to be a hidden one, which means the pad for it I probably just missed. Hmm. All right. Yeah, I would say modern would be more like our world slash more of a science fiction twist. Uh, I mean, yeah. I was about to do a massive spoiler for 13, but it's like, nah, forget it. But yeah, 13 is where I got into Final Fantasy. And then I kind of went backwards from there. And I do kind of want to play the 13 series again, but I don't think they've ever re-released the full series on like a PlayStation 4 or anything. Yeah, it's basically like if the game has like like what you would consider as like more modern ways of getting around, like trains and stuff. I think of it as more modern, but if all they have are like horse and carriages, I just think of it more as a traditional fantasy. Okay, where is this one? Oh, wow, I jumped off in way the wrong area. The fog's got me all turned around. Yeah, and the only ones that are more like old school are like the MMORPGs, like 11 and 14. Which I did play 14 a little bit, and I really liked it, and I'm like, I can't get into this. Because if I do, it is going to be the only thing I play, just because it's a pay-to-play. So it's like I'd constantly be like rationalizing to myself where it's like, well, I have to keep playing it. Like I'm paying for it monthly, so it's like, well, from what I played of it, it was super fun. I was like in the beta back when it was coming to the PlayStation 3, and I played that. And I thought that was super fun. I mean, hell, I play like Warzone and like, oh, Overwatch got me. Overwatch got me for so many years because it was like, oh, well, there's always new content coming out. So it's like I felt like I always had to stay on top of it. And it's like, that was me just buying the game the one time, let alone like with Warzone where it's like, oh, it's free. But for some reason, I feel like, oh, I have to always complete the battle pass. It's like, fuck you, battle passes. I hate you so much. Like, battle pass 100% ruined Overwatch for me. That's why I stopped playing it for, like, a very long time. And when I say very long time, I mean, like, maybe a year. Oh yeah, Armored Core. The next Armored Core game. I never got into that series, but I would like to try it. It's supposed to be really good. And if I remember correctly, climb the fucking rock, Link. Like, what is your issue, bro? I remember, I think it was on the Xbox 360, an Armored Core game came out, and it had like a whole custom, like, not console, custom like controller setup with like knobs and switches and shit. And it's like, that is cool. It was basically the mech version of like the people that are super into car games and they get the like the seat and the steering wheel and like all that setup. They basically had that kind of setup for Armored Core. Except it was like knobs and switches and shit. And it's like, that's super dope. I wish they do that. Because yeah, I do wish like if a game was like super like specific, like a driving game, that they would release like, oh, here's like a specific controller to play with that game. Like you don't have to have it, but if you're super into it, this definitely adds to it. And like for that, for mech games would be so freaking sick. Yeah, it's put out by FromSoft. So, you know, Dark Souls. And so far, everyone's that played it has said that they'd really interested in it. And I feel like it has been a while since there has been like a unique mech game that's like focused on the mechs, and it's not just like, oh, it's a game, but it also has mechs in it. I remember back on the PS2, there was like a whole bunch. There was one that I played. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was so bad because it's like, oh, here's like a JRPG kind of, but you're in a giant mech suit, and it's gonna be like super realistic. So like it's a giant robot, but it moves super slow because that's how giant robots would move. And it's like, this is agonizing to play because he was basically playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots against like a giant monster or another giant robot, except you just moved so slowly in it. It's like, dude, cut back on the realism, my man. And I believe there was also some Gundam games like that. I think it was like Zaku. There was a Gundam game. It was kind of like a strategy game, but you had to walk and position your troops individually. And again, like they decided, oh, let's have all of them move painfully slow. So it takes 5 minutes just to set up guys, let alone like finish your turn, have the enemy do their turn, and then come back to you. So you have to spend another 5 minutes moving people. Like, ah, fuck me. All right. We got all these rings. Let's see what the thing says about it. All right. That seems suspiciously too easy. All right, we need to find out where there are 2 rings that we can just fire through. I'm assuming it won't be super easy. Okay, can't be here. Oh, right there. You should be able to make that. Maybe. They're kind of turned weird. Oh, these are gonna be angled weird. Come at me, bro. Oh. And in fact, there is that newer Gundam game that came out that's supposed to be kind of like an Overwatch style game, but with Gundams. I can't remember the name of it. It's like a first-person shooter. And I still need to look into that one. I know that came out like a few months ago. It's like, oh, that sounds awesome. Okay, we just have to find 2 that are like somewhat positioned good enough where I could just angle it. I'll just like point it in like the worst possible position. Okay. Oh, there we go. This one. Ah, that should work. All right. This is gonna suck, wasting arrow. Oh, and of course we only have 2 arrows. Oh my god, trying to aim it. Do we have any... No, there was one arrow that put us in first person mode when we used it, but we don't have that one. Ah! Yeah. Hell, even right now, like, Overwatch is having a massive issue because they finally put out, like, what their story mode kind of thing is supposed to be. And a lot of people are just like, this is shit. And it's like, cool, you waited 6 years, you had to get a second game, and then wait like almost a year, and then you finally get it, and it's like, wow, totally not worth it. Thanks, Blizzard. Got it. Well, yeah, a friend of mine started playing Overwatch, so I'm like, ah, fuck. I'm gonna re-download it. Hopping back in. Although they've changed something in Overwatch since last time I played. They changed how people, like, are able to move up in level in there. Because before, like, they have the usual, like, bronze, silver, gold, platinum kind of system, tier system. And before I'd be in, like, either high gold or, like, platinum. And now it's like, ah, no, I'm, like, fucking shooting up there. I'm almost at, what was it? Was it diamond? Was it platinum and then diamond? I can't remember. But it's like, I'm way higher than I usually was. Because now it seems like it not solely based on whether you win or lose, but it's your individual performance on the character you played as. So I'm just flying up through the ranks, and I'm like, yes, thank you! So if one of your asshole teammates is just griefing your ass the entire goddamn match, it doesn't screw you over completely. So I'm like, okay. Although Call of Duty is doing something weird with Warzone. So ever since they introduced their so they've got like the main big map, and then they've got slightly smaller maps that's I think like half the size. Ever since they introduced those smaller maps, they've started like doing a weird timer system where it's like, oh, in 15 minutes we'll change the map. It's just like, no, just be like, here's the game modes, and then you choose what map you want to play. Why are you making this a whole thing? I don't want to have to wait 15 minutes just for it to cycle through, dude. Like, you're making it unnecessarily annoying. Alright, where are we going with this? Alright, ball down. That can't be it. What? Oh, okay. So it was a little more complicated. That shouldn't have... No. Really? That's it? Huh. Wow, that was extremely easy. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about maybe replaying through Kingdom Hearts again. Like, that was the first series that I was like, okay, I'm going to be streaming every day. We're going to be playing through all the Kingdom Hearts games. Part of me was like, I kind of want to replay 1 and 2. 3, I can honestly take it or leave it. Just because, like, the third game, they just, like, back-end all the story, which I find super annoying. And, like, they kind of do it with the other games, too, but it's, like, way less noticeable. Yeah, here's the thing. It took me, like, a year and a half to make it through the series. The first time. Actually, I don't even know. I should check the dates. It took me, like, 2 years or something to make it through all of the games on stream. Yeah, so we only were able to do... Alright, we should be able to make it to that one for sure. Yeah, I even did the whole Melody of Memory game on stream, which that one bothers me because I have not platinumed that one, and it's just like, damn it. But yeah, I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 4. Or like whatever they decide the next one's gonna be, you know? Like I know they got that mobile game they're working on, but I've never gotten into the mobile games. Oh, dude, I can see it right there. All right. Jesus Christ! Are you kidding me? I fell all that way and he just did not fire that whole time. Yeah, I just really wish that they integrated, like, they spent so many years working on Kingdom Hearts 3. I was hoping the story would be a little bit more better integrated with the Disney worlds and like their interaction. But if you look at it as like all of the games, they all kind of do that. They keep the Disney world separate, but for some reason in 3 it just feels a whole lot more separate than it does in the previous games. Which is why I'm super excited for 4, because it's like, what the fuck are you doing with 4? What is going on here? There's a guy on, well, a person on Twitter. I can't remember their name right now, but I started following them, and they do a bunch of really cool Sora what if art, where it's like, you know, when Sora goes to a world, he gets like, sometimes he gets like a unique outfit. He basically does that for like a bunch of different like properties. Like I think he's done it for like Star Wars. He just did one for like, oh, if he went into the same world as Spider-Man and stuff. And like he's done it with like other like Marvel characters as well. And it's like really nice art. Shit, that was my sword that I use as a torch. And I'm like, yeah, well, so what are they doing? Are they going to try to do live action, quote unquote, stuff? Or are they finally going to be like branching away and being like, nope, it's its own story now, separate? Nope. Oh, shoot, and the other one's that. I thought the other one was a turret. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't get up. Fuck. I'm dead. You need to back off my nuts, son. Jesus fuck. Don't be crawling away. Oh, dude, I completely forgot. I also have that charge attack. Wait, is there another one? Get up. This is bad. I hate that in this game. You try to do the charge attack, and it's like, nope, I'm pulling out my weapon. It's like, no. I don't want you to just pull out your weapon. Start doing the charge attack. Oh my fucking god. I can't even get away. There we go. I forgot we have that shield ability. I wasted so much shit on that. No. Not no more. Frick. And I could just drop this. Yeah, I hate how they handle this fucking lightning charge attack. Because so many times I try to do it, and it's just like, oh nope, it's getting your weapon in like ready position or something, or it's just like, dude, why? Why'd you even put it away in the first place in the middle of combat? There's like you hold to charge it, and it's just like not charging. Okay, cool. Double tap. Or actually, because of like running away and then also trying to attack is like counterintuitive to me, where he like puts away his weapon automatically, which like a lot of games do that, but it's just like look at that. It was a run and I go to an attack and I'm trying to charge the attack and it's just like, nope. I'm just like, not, my brain does not work like that. I need to go into like running, and then if I do the attack but I hold it down, it doesn't do the attack, it just goes into the charge. And that's the way I think about it every time, and then when I do it, I'm like, nope, that's not how this game works, fuck! Alright. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Oh, you bastards. Of course it's a fighting one. Ah! Okay, let's start with this. We still have 1 fairy left. I should probably go and pick up another one. 10 of those gears. I need to get more of those. I need to check on the, yeah, never mind. That won't even matter. Alright. I was gonna say leveling up an armor set, but it's like, doesn't matter. Actually, wait, what am I? Oh my god, I'm a moron. I keep forgetting how important armor sets are in this game. This is for cold. We have not been in a cold area this entire time. I could have just swapped to these, which have way higher defense, and I keep forgetting how effective this is. What the shit? Why is this so weak? Do the thing. Ah, it was 1 hit away. Yeah, I forgot to change armor. That's why they were whooping our ass so bad. There. This I don't understand. It's like right next to the castle. Why is it so weak? It should not be. That's the thing that I don't get about this. Some of these dungeons that are fighting ones, some are so insanely hard, and then other ones are crazy easy. But a lot of the crazy easy ones are in zones where it's like, why is it this easy here? It should be in a way more difficult level. Alright, what do we got here? Weapon, arrows, what do we got? Okay. I guess. Well, yeah, it fits. Like, the level of that enemy wasn't that strong, so I guess the reward wouldn't be that great either. Alright, we have 2 more shrines left. The one in the castle is going to be a little tricky. I don't know the exact location of it. But I do know kind of the surroundings that it looks like. So it is a hidden shrine, and you do have to do something specific to get it to reveal itself. And I just need to find, I think there's supposed to be like a specific entrance you go into, and it's like right there. I think. And I believe we have the right stuff to do what I need. We have Okay, we have a fire sword. Okay, we need that because we need to light something on fire. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be somewhere around the back where it's like no fucking anything to teleport to for miles. So it's like shit. We're gonna teleport there. We're gonna glide down. We're gonna be on the shore, looking over at the castle. I think there's supposed to be an entryway near the back. I think. We'll go take a look. If we still can't find it, I'll look it up. But we did try to find this before, but I thought it was like up on the cliffs. But instead, I need to be looking down lower near the water line for an entryway. All right. And I think we also have a weapons slot still open. Nope, we have it all full. Ah, we can get rid of this. Since we're here, we can go and pick up. And I still haven't really found any other weapon that's like high level that like does this. That just infinitely respawns there. Although I would prefer if I found like a good like standard sword that was strong that infinitely respawns. There is the master sword, and I do know we can get it repaired if it breaks. Which we do need to go back to, what was it, Terry Village, I think? And to see if the shopkeeper is there, the one that sells you like rare equipment, or it sells you back rare equipment like after yours breaks. I really hope we can see it from the shore. Oh, frick right off, buddy. And I do want to prepare, like, before we go into the castle for, like, the boss fight. I do want to get way more arrows and stuff. Okay, I think it's supposed to be near that waterfall. I think. Okay, we tried getting in from over there. That wasn't happening. Or maybe it's over more. Honestly, the eShop, like a lot of like PlayStation, I don't know about Xbox, but PlayStation and Nintendo just have terrible eShops. Like I honestly preferred the PS4 shop over the PS5 shop. Because the PS5 shop is just kind of like, here's a bunch of shit. Okay. Instead of just like, here, give me tabs, give me something a little like they do give you it, but it's just like, I don't know, it just feels less intuitive to move around in. Alright, I think it might be over here. Is that it? No. It's hard to tell because of the rock texture they use. I can't tell if anything's like... Okay, where are we on it? There we go. Okay, this is the entryway that I need to go into. Oh, fuck off. Yes, okay, this is it. Oh, and that area that we were just at, we were actually on... Oh, and they give us that. Cool. We were on that spot, where that robot was before, earlier on in our playthrough. So we were just like right across the water from it. Can they even swim? Alright, I think I'm gonna... Boom. That's the first time I've actually seriously thrown a weapon at an enemy, like on purpose. Alright, let's see, what level? Okay. Not too bad. I was afraid it would be something like super weak, like 20 or something. I'd be like, what? Although we are in the final castle, so I would wish that it was stronger. Alright, we have to come up here, I believe. There's supposed to be like a torch or something we're supposed to light on fire. Yeah, that definitely looks like something you need to light on fire. All right. Oh, and that's it. Okay, I wasn't sure if there's going to be like multiple torches that we need to light on fire or something. All right, sweet. This should be number 119. And I believe once we complete this, we should be told like, hey, go to these ancient ruins. Or the final shrine, I think. Because the only other shrine I know of is the one that's in the ruins. Alright, 1 second. Oh shit, alright, boss. Or not, like, not boss, but you know what I mean. I do wish this was different, though. Like, there's so many of these, but it's always like... I wish they did have, like, mini-bosses or something in here that were more variety than just this guy. Does he have 2 arms, 1 arm, or 3 arms? God, I haven't done the perfect dodge in a minute. Nope. Ah, I barely missed that. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, why am I using this? It's a weak-ass weapon. Let's use this. And yeah, look at the damage we're taking from him. Like, barely anything. The spear is the fastest one for the attack. Oh, shit. Yeah, look at that. This armor is so fucking stacked. No, ah, damn it. I forget I have to hold this button. I'm just used to things being like dodge, and then you get it, and not like this whole extra bullshit of having to hold lock on while dodging for it to count. I've played this game for many hours, and I am still not used to this bullshit. There we go. I go long times without fighting anyone that's, like, actually difficult in this game. And I'd argue not really anyone is difficult in this game. I hate claymores. They're so slow. Alright, broke that. Not a big deal since that's the one that always refreshes in the same spot. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Alright. Yeah, I started watching the new Dragon... Well, it's not a new Dragon Quest anime. It's... I believe it's... Okay, it's new, but it's a remake, I think, of an older Dragon Quest anime from, I think, the 90s? No, I think it was the 80s. I started watching that a while ago, but I only made it like 5 episodes in, and then I got distracted with something else, and I need to get back to it. Okay, we need to drop something. Like the spear. Axe is way more useful. No. Super weak. I do not have like any, I have barely any standard swords in my inventory now. They're mostly claymores just because they do so much more damage. Okay, let's see here. Does he say it? Is that it? Wait, is that really it? Oh, okay. So I guess the last shrine and where we get the armor is just unrelated then. Which is fucking weird. Because you'd think that it would, like, the final shrine and where you get the armor would be, you know, connected. Shit, I wasn't paying attention during that load screen. Alright. Fuck. Oh, okay. I could have just done that. Oh my god. I did not realize that until right now, because before I'd actually just physically run out of the area to get back to the other map. It's like, there's gotta be a better way. There is. Well, the last shrine's supposed to be at these ruins, but... Number 120, baby! Final one. I've been catching up on a bunch of anime. And... like, I know that isekai is a super popular thing now, and like there's a shitload of anime and manga that's isekai. But oh my god, I did not realize it until I was trying to find some that's dubbed in English. So much of the anime is isekai that's dubbed in English, and then like a bunch of this other stuff that's like really cool and interesting, like science fiction-y kind of stuff, not dubbed. It's like, really? So isekai gets priority over like this other like more unique, more interesting stuff. It's like I found like 4 different shows I want to watch, but none of them are dubbed, even though they came out in the last like 2 years. It's like, seriously? That's fucking lame. At this point, all of it should be able to either like get dubbed. Like it should just be able to be dubbed. But instead, no. Here's the shitty isekai, which is completely not different from the other 30 that we released this week. Like, oh god damn it, man. Like, don't get me wrong, some isekai are interesting, but like when you're watching it and it's like this is generic, like on every way, shape, and form. It's just frustrating when you see like an anime that like looks interesting and it's like, oh, this is unique and new and like different from a lot of other stuff. Never gonna get dubbed. Why? Oh, we're too busy dubbing isekai. It's like, oh, fuck off. Although I did find out that Boogie Pop Phantom, the new one that came out in 2019, did get dubbed, and I'm like, sweet, gotta watch that. Because the first one was fucking weird as hell. And I don't know if this is a remake or continuation. I am super into like the weird ass anime. Like Serial Experiments Lane, Ergo Proxy, Technolize. The super depressing, heady kind of weird shit. I love that stuff. Which, oddly enough, all of my favorite ones that are very like psychologically driven kind of anime were all made in like the mid to late 90s to the mid to late aughts. And it doesn't feel like there's been too many since then. Like there's Psycho-Pass, and I'm sure 1 or 2 others, but it doesn't feel like too many have come out in the last decade. Although, to be fair, the, never remember his name, and I always feel bad about it. The guy that created, Perfect Blue, Paprika, and, Paranoia Agent. That guy, I love his work so much, but he unfortunately, like, passed away. I think it was around, like, 2010 or something? That was such a big bummer, because his stuff was always so amazing. And it was always like trippy and like very heady and weird. And probably one of my favorite like creators of like anime stories and stuff. And I have yet to find someone to really take that place and just like, oh, if this person makes an anime, I need to watch it. It's always like a one-off kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, Psycho-Pass is really cool, I gotta watch that. But it's not like I'm following the guy's career that made it. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're super into movies, and like, if Christopher Nolan makes a movie, it's like, oh, I'm totally going to see that, because he always makes killer stuff. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Is there... Seriously? I thought it was gonna be an entry. Okay, am I still too high? Like, what's going on here? To be fair, we have not explored this area, like, at all. Here we go, entry. Oh, shit. Okay, well, first of all, armor. Jesus God, man! Back your laser off me. Oh, thank God it's out in the open. Okay, sweet. Woo, alright. The final shrine. And I believe these are the runes you're supposed to go to for the armor set as well, I think. Oh, sweet! Lucky! It's a gimme. Hell yeah. I was not expecting that. I didn't think it was that hard to get here, so I thought it would still be a full shrine. Yeah, not worth it, bro. Alright. The final one. Yeah. Boom, we get 2 more hearts. Is this not the Forgotten Temple? I thought that's what this place was. Okay, here's the thing. I have a very much, like, collector's mentality. Oh, it's just right behind it. Sweet! Alright. I have a collector's mentality, which was a massive problem for me when I was younger, when it came to trading card games. And I'm like, So I knew, like, as soon as I was seeing, like, really cool, like, statues and figures, I'm like, I can't start buying those. Like, if I buy one, I'm just gonna get sucked into it. So it's like, I do not get sucked into, like, a lot of merch and stuff. Because I know I just have to get them all. God damn it. So I can't start it, because if I do, I'm gonna be so in the hole. I think there's only one anime statue I have, and I only got it because it was the it was like the ultra super special edition of Dragon Ball Z, what's it called? The time traveling one. Xenoverse 2, I think. And it's a really cool statue of Super Saiyan Goku when he first becomes Super Saiyan fighting Frieza. It is an amazing looking statue, and it is very nice. And that's the only figure that I have, and I just got it because I love Dragon Ball Z. You know what? I'm just gonna teleport. And I might as well. Even though, like, Dragon Ball Z, I admit Dragon Ball is not the best. But it's just, like, one of those, like, yeah, it's your childhood. You grew up watching it, so it's always going to be great to you. Even though, like, maybe characters or story-wise it isn't the best. You know what I mean? Oh, the memories. But yeah, I got that sucker. And honestly, I'm surprised how much DLC came out with Xenoverse 2. It's like an insane amount. I didn't even start buying any of it because I was like, oh, I'll wait until it all comes out. There was a piece of DLC that just dropped like a few months ago. That game came out years ago. Like 4 or 5 years ago, and they still are dropping relatively recent DLC to it. That's fucking insane. And I do need to, I'm waiting for Bleach to finish up before I start watching the new arc. I've already read the manga and I know how it finishes, but I do want to watch the anime of it. Which, ironically, I put off reading the end of Bleach for, like, so many years until they announced, oh, we're turning it into an anime, and I'm like, fuck it, gotta pull the trigger now. So I finished reading it, and I'm like, oh. I don't know, I really hope the anime streamlines some stuff. From the manga. Because certain parts of the manga, I was just like, why? Why are you doing this? Other than just to be like, cool action shonen set piece. But yeah, I feel like the end of Bleach in the manga, at least, it hits the apex. Like, everybody knows that shonen anime has power scaling issues where, like, every fight has to be more bigger than the last, and everyone has to get much more stronger. It's like, I think the final arc of Bleach just really, like, shows that the most. It's like, yeah. To, like, an insane degree. Yeah, I get that. Alright. We got all of the hearts. We've completed all of that. I don't know why, but I never thought of him wearing shorts. I just thought he wore green pants. I'm gonna look into leveling this armor set up. It's kind of lame that there's no, like, special effect. Like, you'd think it'd be like, here's, like, plus extra defense or something with it. Or something. I mean, like, it's supposed to be, the legendary gear. Oh. Got him. Honestly, with the length of that tunic, I don't even need shorts. It's a frock. Alright, yeah, that is going to be it for today. Completed all of the shrines. Like I said, I'm probably going to look into leveling up this armor. And I'm also going to look into other armor sets, as well as if there's any, like, exclusive gear or weapons where there's, like, only one of a kind that you only get for, like, doing this mission or whatever. I want to look into that stuff. And if there's anything that grabs my attention, any, like, cool weapon or cool armor piece, we'll go and get that next time. And depending on whether or not it's a quick get or if it's going to take a while, we might just finish up the game next time and just do the whole Ganon run for the final boss. I don't know how long it's going to take. I assume I just need to like run up and get to them and then do the boss fight, which so far the boss fights have not been at all hard. Literally getting to the bosses have been significantly harder than just fighting the bosses. But yeah. And like I said, I plan after we finish this, we are going to play Shadow of the Colossus, the remake made by Bluepoint. I love that game so much. I haven't played it in a year or two, so I want to hop back in and play that. And hopefully within the time of us playing Shadow of the Colossus, I might just get Tears of the Kingdom, and we might start that up right after. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. Because so far this game, like, I wasn't really expecting anything from it since I haven't played a Zelda game before, but this game just feels so empty. And I get like, oh, you're supposed to be like in nature and do all this fun like stuff with like all these abilities, but honestly a lot of it just kind of felt empty to me. The shrines were like, some shrines were very interesting, some were super annoying, but I never thought of the shrines of anything that exciting or fun to do. They were just like a thing that needed to be done. So I'm hoping the next game that has more of that, you can build stuff and you can combo things more, I hope that really adds a extra level to it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do that. Do Shadow of the Colossus and then Tears of the Kingdom. Or who knows, maybe we finish Shadow of the Colossus super quick, and maybe we play another short game just to like give us a bit of a break from this, because I'm afraid of like starting that game and realizing, oh, it's a bit different, but ultimately it's just more of the same. And it's like, I really hope that's not the case. I hope the next one is a lot more involved and we do get a lot more character interactions with other people than in this one. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Like always, links down below for my Twitter, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And yeah, tomorrow is going to be Genshin Impact. We are mainly going to focus on exploring the new area that just got added in the 4.0 update last week. And maybe looking at to see if any of the events we can do on their own, separate from the main story that's going on in there. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we'll hop back in and see about maybe finishing this. Yeah, that is it for today. The end of day 1000 and... oh shoot, did I even change the day? I've been really bad at that recently. Nope, that's right. Okay, the end of day 1084 of streaming in a row. And I will catch you all tomorrow with Genshin. If not, I will see you guys back here on Wednesday with some more Breath of the Wild. See ya.